I think we tend to think of these companies or employers as these massive, impenetrable institutions. This huge law firm with the top 20 floors of an office tower in Manhattan overlooking Central Park. I've been there. They're impressive and intimidating. We think about going into the lobbies of those buildings and the security officers and those little plastic swinging gate things that we can't get past to the elevator bank. We think about a film studio's iconic lot in the hills above Los Angeles with its security all the way around and its big gates, and how do we get past them and in there and be one of those cool guys driving around in a golf cart. I was that cool guy once. It was fun. Or some storied nonprofit that's always in the news, making waves, changing the world. Everyone seems to have an advanced degree from Harvard or Yale. How will we ever get them to notice us? Or more likely and more in our face, these impenetrable websites with all these fields of information that we've got to fill out, even though it just seemed like we filled it out 2 pages before. How will we ever get past these impenetrable websites and the security guards and the gates and all the way up to those, top floors looking over Central Park, and finally to meet our new colleagues and to the work that we'll be doing there? I think that thinking of employers in this way does not serve us well. So let's stop it. Let's rethink this. What is a company? What is a law firm? What are these employers really? Well, let's ask my trusty Webster's here. Company. A group of people gathered or associated for some purpose. Says here, company can also be companionship, society. What? You mean to tell me that all of these massive, intimidating organizations are just groups of people? What about law firms? From Cambridge. Firm, a company offering professional services. Oh, so a group of people offering professional services. And all I've really got to do is get some of those people to know and like me and ask me to join their group. And that's basically all interviewing and getting a job really is? Yep, no, that's exactly what I'm saying. Brush away all the extra stuff. Get down to the fundamentals, and that really is all we're doing here. Now, the like us part of that might be more about your skills and experience than, a common sense of humor. Maybe, maybe not. But at its core, it really is the same process. And when we remember that, we remember something else too. Wait, I've been doing this my whole life. Yep. Also, yep. And remembering all of those life lessons as we go through this process will actually serve us very well indeed. People skills. We'll spend some time on them, reminding ourselves about some that we might have forgotten about. And wait a minute, if these are just groups of people, and we're just trying to get some of them to invite us to join them, then doesn't that mean we could try to meet some of them outside of this very formal and intimidating interview process? Yeah. Yes, it does. And maybe if we got to know 1 or 2 of these people in a more informal, natural way, we could actually just straight up ask them about what is the interview process like there? And what is it like working inside that massive office tower? What's the culture like? Who are the people? Yeah, it seems pretty simple, doesn't it? The problem is the people in my profession put a word on this and call it networking. Or even worse, informational interviews. And suddenly we no longer know how to talk to our fellow human beings. I'm really looking forward to building my course on the art of networking. But for now, let's just remember that our whole lives, from the lunchroom tables of elementary school until today, we have been meeting groups of people and asking if we can join them. Let's not forget what we know in our guts about how that process works, even if somebody calls meeting somebody for a cup of coffee an informational interview. We still know what to do. Throughout this process, shifting our mindset to focus on the people behind these massive organizations is going to be one of the keys to getting us through that fancy lobby, past security, past the plastic swingy things in front of the elevator, and up to meet and join our new colleagues.